I can't wait. Wow. Hey.
What's up, lady?
Nice to get a pop on by. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today, I'm joined by the lovely Mimcubus, and we're going to be doing a voice actor Q&A. Oh,
So nice to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Hi.
Tell us a bit about yourself. Who are you?
Hi, my name is Mim. I am a succubus who protects people from nightmares, protects their dreams. I am also a streamer, content creator, and a professional voice actress of about 2 decades, which makes me so old, dude.
2 decades?
20 years as of this year. Why are you zooming in on me?
Because you're so cute.
Stop it! I started in January 2004. I had barely graduated high school. I had just turned 18. I was in my last semester of my senior year, and I got my first gig doing anime dubs for an ADV Films studio in Austin, Texas called Monster Island, which is why I named my stuff after that, because it was the first place that I ever started. And I've basically been to every studio in Texas. Eventually got to Funimation. My first role was in a show called Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, and I played Kenichi. I was up there so much because Kenichi never f***ing shut up that, like, no, seriously, he just and then Yuri and Yuri on Ice.
What? What?
Yeah, I was Yuri Kotsky. Did you watch the dub? I want to blow your mind if you watch the dub.
Yeah.
You did? All right.
Of course.
Victor, why are you here? Naked. So very naked.
Oh.
In Dragon Ball, I'm the Grand Priest, or the Grand Minister, and I'm stronger than Goku.
Can I hear the voice? Because I've never seen Dragon Ball.
Hello, Cottontail. It's very nice of you to come and see us today. The Grand Zenos have declared that you will not be erased. However, they would like to see if you can fight in the tournament.
Why? You're doing it again.
Oh, you get embarrassed
Why
when
are you
zoom
zooming
in.
away? No,
Because you're so
stop.
cute. I like looking at you. Steve likes zooming in on you. That's my
I'm
cameraman.
not cute.
Aw, she says
I'm
she's
a
not
super
cute.
powerful demon. I'm a super powerful demon, and you will respect my authority.
Oh, you're so cute. I just want to squish your cheek.
I'm not gonna answer your questions anymore.
Come
No.
on. Who's a good girl? You're a good girl.
I'm not a cat or a dog! What are you thinking? What is happening?
Oh,
No!
okay, Meowcubus. Hey, baby.
Meow cupid!
Meow. Care to read the questions? I think that would be fun.
Sure!
Yeah?
You want me to try to do a different voice for each one?
There's a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay. Question number 1.
What have you VA'd in, and what is your favorite role? Armin in Attack on Titan, Tokoyami Fumikage in My Hero Academia, Yuri Kotsky in Yuri on Ice, the Grand Priest in Dragon Ball Super, Mao / Satan in The Devil is a Part-Timer.
What? You keep pulling things out of your titties, and I'm like,
Yeah!
what? I had no idea.
Hinro in Dr. Stone, Issei in High School DxD. I'll just say this, I'm in over 400 anime.
Holy shit!
Yeah, 20 years. I've been in over 400 shows. Of over 100 of them have been lead roles or principal roles. The rest have been, bit parts, supporting characters. Sometimes just Walla and like background stuff. You do everything. You do the whole gambit. In terms of favorite roles, generally when I go to cons, I have like 10 to 12 prints out, and those are the ones that mean a lot to me or have changed my career or my life in some way. Armin for sure changed my life in some intense and incredible ways, and what an amazing character to have as an actor. He is easily the most well-written, the most in-depth and layered character that I've ever played. Just so much about him that I met my partner because of the show, because I got to travel all over the place because of it. And Tokoyami's cool just because I never had gotten to play the Piccolo character, play the kind of, play that sort of like
Everything he does is very serious.
Whoa.
But at the same time, I also get to play his quirk, his shadow. And Dark Shadow is constantly like something like this. And whenever it's really light outside and he's weak and small, then he kind of sounds like this, and but then when he gets really huge and it's super dark outside, then everything becomes something along these lines. Let go of me, sort of thing. And I hope I answered the question right.
Yes, you did, darling. You did.
What made you so interested in doing VA work?
Well,
So cool.
I started acting when I was about 5 years old.
Wow. Okay.
My first stage performance was a children's theater version of The Hobbit, and I was Gollum.
Nice.
Yeah, I was Smeagol. I loved it. I instantly fell in love with it. It was kind of the first place where I felt like I could be. And I was already having gender dysphoria at the time,
really?
and so and it was a place where I could be someone other than myself. The only issue with it was you were stuck in playing characters that matched your physical appearance, and so there was never the possibility of me playing anything other than like men or comedic characters or anything else like that. The day that it dawned on me, that it clicked, that Donald Duck isn't real, that's an actor doing voices and shit. I like acting, I want to do that. And like at 6 or 7 years old, I basically just decided that's what I want to do with my life.
What?
My entire theater experiences and training and acting since then were all geared towards pursuing a career in voice work, because I loved the idea that if you could sound like it, you could play it. How can one get started in voice acting, and how can one become a paid voice actor? Well, my dears, to get started, obviously the best thing to do is become an actor first. I think everybody makes the misconception when they see something about when they see voice acting, that makes them think that, oh, that just means I use my voice. I don't have to be on stage. I don't have to do any of that. I just gotta read dialogue and be really cool. Because so often anime is a far more serious and dark medium, unlike American cartoons where you can get away with doing all the zany, bullshit. Which is fun, obviously, but like that's not what the gig is. That's not what you do in anime, and that's not what you do in video games and like JRPGs. The one thing that I would say to always keep in mind is that you should never enter this with the idea of only being a voice actor. But if you do want to do that, then you should absolutely never have the mindset of I only ever want to do anime voice acting. Because that just puts you into a niche that not a lot of people can regularly do, especially nowadays. No one's ever going to have a career like those of us that started 20 years ago do, just because of when we started, no one anywhere was thinking, I want to be a voice actor for anime dubs. Look into like legitimate classes. Like if there's a college near you, there's almost certainly some form of acting, and there's actors who teach workshops and stuff, and that's a way that you can go. You gotta audition, you gotta find the auditions, you gotta do all that stuff. It's a lot of footwork that you have to basically learn to do yourself, while also trying to support yourself with a regular 9 to 5 so that you can eventually do those things. Never ever go and like move somewhere without already having a job and already having a place to live and already having that you'll be able to consistently live there. Because otherwise, like we've seen people who became homeless because they thought they were going to be the next big actor, and they completely uplifted their lives and moved to Texas only to find out that they were either like one person had a lateral lisp and could not get rid of it, and that's unless you're playing a character with a lisp, like you basically are never going to get any work. He had upended his entire life. He left his fiance. He quit college just before he got his master's.
Oh man.
Everything. Moved down here, no job, no nothing, and and afterwards he was stuck. He was just stuck in Texas for I don't know how long.
That's awful.
It's awful. Like, please don't ever make those sorts of decisions. Everybody, please.
That's crazy.
Please don't.
Was it difficult when you first started?
Let's see.
Sorry, that voice threw me for a loop. Imagine you pull that one out in the bedroom. Grandpa!
Hey, sorry. I hope you're liking my dipstick.
Oh, no! Was it difficult when you
Sorry, I had
first
to-
started, Mim?
Yeah, absolutely. I was insanely fortunate going into it that I came from an artist family and a very successful, world-renowned artist. That was my dad, and he was like a real rich person, like in terms of like he didn't live fancy, he didn't buy fancy cars, he didn't like we didn't always wear the finest clothes or anything like that. We lived like we had no money, living on a horse ranch in the middle of Texas, raising horses, and I literally spent 6 to 8 months of my 5th grade year living in a barn in a travel trailer. But like it was awesome. It was one of the best times of my life.
Okay, never mind. Awesome.
Yeah.
Glad you had fun.
No, not for everybody, but
Yeah.
I grew up out there anyway, so who cares? It was something new and it was an adventure. And then when I moved to Houston, I was making most of my money doing sweatshop level comic book coloring for companies like Marvel and DC and stuff. We were just laying the basic flat colors on these big name comics and getting like $10 an hour.
Ooh.
Or no, $10 a page.
How
Didn't
long did it
matter
take
how
you to-
long the page took.
Really?
Didn't matter how
my
long the page took. It was
gosh.
$10 a page. So it had its rough moments. It was really rough, and there were times where like, did you know a show called Gurren Lagann?
Yes, actually.
So when I was in my 3rd or 4th year at ADV in Houston, I hadn't started at Funimation yet. ADV Films got the rights, and I was cast as Simon, as Simone, as the lead kid.
Cool.
That was about to be my first breakout role.
Okay.
But then ADV went bankrupt after we did the first 5 episodes because their investors, the Sojits was their name, decided that they hadn't been getting enough return on their investment and sold the company. And they sold everything that I had worked on for the past 4 years went to Funimation, which actually ended up being a good thing for me.
Oh, good.
But
okay, good.
Gurren Lagann
Yeah.
went to LA, and we were not allowed to audition for the LA dub
Why not? Because you were in Texas?
because we were Texas.
Lame. Whatever.
Yeah, the most difficult part of the whole thing, other than just keeping yourself going, is not giving up on the dream, because that's the moment that the dream ends. The dream never ends and is always still possible to come true until you decide, nope, I'm done, I give up. Like, keep it going as long as you can stand it, because eventually the good things happen.
In a seal competition, how can you make yourself stand out amongst the crowd?
Be able to do that shit.
Crazy!
Range definitely helps. Honestly, no, but that's not really the most important thing. The most important thing to stand out in a sea of competition is to be on time,
Ooh.
not waste anybody's time. Once you get in the booth, just have your pleasantries. If the director and stuff want to talk, cool, but don't hold them up. Never but never try to countermand a director's direction. Like, never be like, if they're like, okay, so I want you to do this, or that was a great take, but I'd like you to do this, and never then say, I don't know, I was really, do you think so? I was really feeling this. Don't say that shit, in a first session especially, but like be easy to work with.
Yeah.
Be able to take direction, be able to, like, the moment they say this is what I want, be able to give it to them.
Do you think indie projects are better at voice acting than corpo movies?
I think that sometimes, yes, they very much can be. I think indie projects can sometimes be better at it. Corporation movies and stuff like that can be, it's one thing if you're talking about dubbing and or prelay animation with professional voice actors. It's another if it's like a corporation-backed big movie, and instead of using an actual voice actor, they cast Chris
Pratt, dude! Oh, don't get me started.
It's a me, a Mario.
Oh God, yeah.
How are you able to change
Tone and pitch and sound like a different person.
and keep it there?
You're right.
I was talking to 7 different people there. That was like, holy shit.
Honestly, for me, it was just a lifelong practice of just practicing different stuff. I was one of those kids that just constantly made noises and tried to imitate things that I heard and sounds that I heard, and like my dad taught me how to sound like a pigeon or a small bird when I was young.
Okay,
Like,
pigeon noise now.
and
That's so cute. cute. Aw.
And he could also imitate a bird taking off. I'm not anywhere near as good as he is. Like, he will freak you out because he can also throw it, like throwing his voice like a ventriloquist. So it's just like And my mom was a singer, and I was constantly around stuff, so I was constantly trying to imitate pitch, you know, and I learned to hear tone and pitch and stuff like that. And then I was in band in middle school and high school.
Nerd!
I was in. I know it. Like, I've been working on my Donald Duck since I was 7.
All right, well,
and-
okay, come on. Come on.
I know.
You just tried to do things and you just did them?
I just tried to do things.
Great.
and I did them.
Way to be helpful. Or sorry.
I'm sorry. There's no. Oh, here is some actual advice. If you want to learn to control tone and pitch, join choir or find a voice technician that can teach you how to, because I'm doing that right now. I'm trying to find a voice technician that can teach me things because I want to be able to sing. Does having a really good mic matter or the content more? Having a mic matters as much as the content being good.
Really? I feel like the space is more important than the mic. I feel like it goes content,
Well, it
space,
depends on the
then mic.
content that you're doing.
Oh, good point. Hey.
Because if you need the space, you know, if you need certain space, and it's like, oh, well, I might need, you know, enough space for a VR thing or to if I'm going to stream and do all this other stuff. But it's just like, but if it's something like I just want to be able to record and have it be studio quality sound, but from my home. If you've got a walk-in closet or just a closet big enough that you can put a laptop and a decent microphone, I recommend stuff like the TLM. The TLM's by Newman. TLM 103 is what I use, and it's what Funimation used for all 15, 20 years of, like, it's been the go-to for anime dubbing for a while. And, because it kind of works with any voice. It's not like a specialized mic that works, like, really well with specific voice types. It's more of a one-size-fits-all sort of thing. So it's not, like, as good with certain voice types, obviously, but, like, it's still decent with about everybody.
For both Cotton and Mim, are there any exercise things that you do regularly to take care of your voice or improve it? Love you guys. Have a nice day.
Let's see.
I do scales. I do lip trills. I go
Ooh,
and humming
yeah.
every day. That's what I do. What about you? What's your one go-to exercise every day that you do?
It's very involved, but it's something that my friend, Ian Sinclair taught me. You basically take every vowel out of the alphabet, A, E, I, O, U, and then you go through the rest of the alphabet with those letters taken out. And you do something like this. I'm going to take A. Bay, 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 say, day, fay, and like you just keep going, gay.
Nice. Me too.
How do you come up with voices for characters? What's the first thing about a character that catches your attention? Their eyes.
Really? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for me, it's what are their eyes doing? What is their mouth doing? What is the emotion trying to convey at that moment? And also, what is how is the music play along with it? And then kind of come with a voice from there. And of course, we take we listen to the Japanese and, kind of take our initial cues from there because we want it to sound somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yes.
But like, we don't want to be so constricted by it that it completely destroys our ability to perform with the character.
Yeah, and have fun
if
with
you're
it.
spending all your time trying to make, like, for a while I did a show called Baka and Test, and I was I was a character named Akihisa, and for the first season, everything Aki did was kind of right up here. The problem is I'm pushing that so high up and keeping that cadence and that so much that I literally have nowhere left to go in terms of I can't take it higher, I can't do the emotion up or anything. So like, to me, the first season, he sounds very flat. He sounds very, like, he doesn't have any variance. So he doesn't really sound real. He doesn't sound like a person. He sounds just like someone reading and doing a voice. Do you ever think that AI will ever replace voice acting? It already is.
What? You think so?
It already is. I don't think, there are some people that think it's going to be like, it's going to completely replace voice acting in the future. I don't think I don't think it's going to go that far, but it already is like, some people are already using it to do stuff like people can find half of our voices and make an AI talk with them. I'm sorry, what?
The finals? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. There's a video game where they got the announcer, and it's just complete AI, and it sounds like dog water. It's so bad.
Yeah. Thank you again so much for having me. It has been I love getting to do stuff with you, and thank you.
I don't want to keep you any longer than I can. Where are you streaming? Where are you streaming at?
I'm going to be twitch.tv/mimkibus, and you can also find me at those same addresses on YouTube and Twitter.
Amazing. Do you have anything last to say? I don't want you to be late. What else do you have to say?
If you're gonna become an actor, be an actor first.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it
Believe
scared.
in yourself. Do it scared.
Do it scared.
Yeah, do it scared. Okay, I love you, ma'am. Go to your stream.
Love
I
you
love
too.
you. Bye.
Bye.
You're so cute. Oh.